Hello traders out there in Traderland. My name's D7 here at Grok Trade. It is the weekend edition. Good through November 4th, 2018. I'm publishing this on Sunday. Anyway, markets. Whoa, my screen is all messed up. Let's go over here and make it better. Here we are. We're in negative territory with the Nasdaq doing the worst, down 1.56%. It's because Apple missed, but you have, well, check this out. Small caps, Russell's 2000 up 0.3%, but the financials break even. If you look down the list here, VIX increasing a little bit, but still below 20 at this moment. So we're at 19.5, Bitcoin at 6,400, which is creeping higher in the last couple days. And here we are looking at the S&P 500, and Apple, we're going to look at that, but didn't do any favors to the markets, being the most traded asset out there, most traded security out there. And anyway, they missed. We'll look at that here momentarily. The S&P, we've been dropping, put a buy on it a few days ago. However, over the weekend here, I put a sell on it because we drop, we do a bear pullback, we drop, we do a bear pullback at a resistance. So we broke support, now we're at resistance. I'm looking for that to drop again. However, we have bullish divergences on a centered oscillator. I won't go into that right now. It's telling me it's going to try to put in a bottom here. So I expect a short-term drop before it tries to go higher. We could have an inverted head and shoulders play out. But the big uncertainty that we have out there are elections. The elections is what's bringing all this volatility. People do not like uncertainty, and until the elections, make sure you go out and vote. Your vote does count, especially this time around. Midterms is probably one of the bigger midterms we've had in a long time. Just vote. Make sure you do that. If you vote, put it down in the comments. I'd like to hear from you. And I do read every comment that's out there. So very cool of you guys to do that. But here's the deal. If I go over here and I look at the weekly chart, okay? Weekly chart. Came down, hit support. We're bouncing a little bit. The question on the weekly S&P 500, the spider, is will we bounce up from here? I'm telling you, if we break down, it's going to be nasty for the markets. But we do have a decent chance of going higher. So it's something that we're looking at. If we look at the diamonds daily chart, look, we're going up, and we have well, check this out. We have a big time dark cloud cover right here, and we could drop. The only reason I'm not putting a sell on this yet is because we have this big 200-day moving average that it's above. I think that should act as support, but if it does drop, I will put a sell on that. If you look here at the weekly, we did break down below this area of support, and we rallied back. This trend line is a big one. So you can see where we broke down below it on this one. You can barely see it, but we closed below this trend line. We tried to get above it. We closed right at it. Then we opened above or at it, but which was above the close of this one. I'm getting too geeky on you. But the reason it's toast is because it couldn't get back above that trend line. And then it dropped. And it's just like this trend line. Once it broke this trend line, it kept hitting resistance, then it dropped again. And then it comes up, hit resistance again, and then it dropped. These trend lines, if you know how to draw them, it'll tell you where to get in and out of these things. Very powerful. very powerful to learn that. Oh man, you know what I should do before I get into all this? Let me quickly tell you this. I'm doing a lot of teaching this coming week, a lot of teaching. You don't want to miss out on this. I have a Trendline class. I did this a few weeks back. It was huge. Did it 2 nights, and we just packed the place. It's very good on learning how to do the trend lines. We only teach that in the mentorship. I'm going to do it one night only next week. You can sign up here. However, I'm doing something I've never ever taught outside of mentoring. It's a super duper uber secret on how to buy the lows, the very bottoms of the, and that's called the Market Maker class. I'm going to do that Thursday and Sunday night. Pick which night works best for you. And then the hedging course, all right? Oh, and I do want to see this coming weekend, Saturday, Sunday, not Monday, but Tuesday. It's 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday. For beginners. We're doing a mentorship for somebody that doesn't know anything about trading and they're just wanting to get in. We're doing that this coming weekend. If you're interested in that, click Trading Mentor, fill out the form. Okay. All right, let's get into this. If you look at the diamonds broke support. The trend line broke or found support there and then finally broke it. Oh no, I moved it. I hate when I do that. Get it right. I want to make sure that is right where I want it. Okay, it's back where it was. But do you see this doji? It has a good chance rallying up, but I think it's going to find resistance right here at 174 on the Nasdaq. But we'll see. We have a big bearish divergence. Look for this just to soften up. Look for this to come up, find resistance. It could rally up this area, but staying on the lower side of this trend line and then drop, and then it'd be a big head and shoulders trend reversal pattern. And if I look over here at the weekly chart, we broke down below, coming up, right? Coming up. We looked at that. We looked at the weekly. Let's look at the daily. Daily, have a buy on it, popped up. And there is dark cloud cover. I'm looking for it to drop, but this is the Dow. Hold on. Diamonds. I was going to say it looks just like. So I did put a sell on the diamonds because it's on the lower side of the 200-day moving average. Had a buy on it, turn around, had to make it a sell. I'll get rid of this line. Doesn't matter to me anymore. This one actually doesn't either. I'm going to get rid of that. But it looks like it's going to be inverted head and shoulders, guys. Like this is going to be a short-term drop. We have a lot of support down there. I can see us get down here to 163 and then rally higher. But small cap showed some bullish activity on Friday. But look at this. I got to buy it up. Hit resistance. We doji out, spinning top kind of. I put a sell on it. Look for that to drop. If you go over here to the weekly, put a buy on the weekly. We're down. I have a buy on the weekly. So this has a pretty good chance of going higher. Let's see if it does. Financials are very important to me. And if you look here at the daily, I put a sell at resistance. You see this? Sell. Look for that to drop on the daily. If you look over here at the weekly, though, the weekly, we're at support. We bounce. I think we have a better chance of going higher. So it'd be interesting. I mean, we're at this area. It's like if we show any weakness going into next week, that's going to be really problematic for the markets. However, I think we have a better chance of starting to rally. But the question is by how much? And I think it's anybody's guess until after Tuesday when the elections, the midterms take place. So next couple trading days, I just wouldn't put too much weight behind it if you're following me there. And it'd be interesting to see who wins the House and then what happens to the market right after that. That will be really interesting. That's something I'm watching for. Yeah, you can go to the US dollar and put a buy on the daily here on the US dollar. Crude oil, we're down, and we broke a major support on the weekly. Just in a lot of trouble. Lot of trouble. The monthly, we're starting to drop. We're only 4 days in here, but that's a nasty little move here. 4 days into the month. Matter of fact, 4 days in. I mean, I still have 20 days. Wait, how many days? 20, number of days left. So this could get really bullish on me, but I'm going to go ahead because of what I saw last month. I'm going to go ahead and put a sell on here because I don't want you guys to get on me for being 4 days in. It's only 2 days. Wait a second. How many trading days did I have last? So we had just 2 trading days. 2 trading days. I mean, technically, guys, I should be able to do that and get away with it with you all because it was only 2 days. But because it's 2 days, I'm just going to do that. Silver. Silver, if you look here, I got a buy on silver going higher, right to resistance. But that looks like it'd be a sell really soon. Look over here at the weekly. Up. That should have been a sell there, but we rallied back. I don't think it's ready to put a sell on it. Not yet. Look here at gold. We're up. It'd be interesting to see how that plays out. And if you look here at the weekly, up. Yeah, I mean, it's just getting chewed up with these moving averages. Something to be watching for. VIX. Put a sell on it. It dropped. It rallied up. We dropped again. But the VIX looks like I should put a buy on this. Should I put a buy on this? It looks like it's wanting to go higher. You know what? I'm not going to do that yet. I keep my sell on it at this moment, but I think that we have a really good chance of going higher going into next week. A lot of uncertainty. If you look, well, let me go back here. Look at the weekly. Up. Hit resistance. It's like it's wanting to drop, though. This is like it wants to drop lower. Matter of fact, I am going to put a sell on the weekly VIX. I'm expecting that to drop. And I don't even care about Bitcoin. Let's look at some stocks of interest. Let's go to Grok at tech stocks. Here's Apple. Let's take a gander here. So I had a sell on it. Drop. It did pop up. It drops. I'm good with my sell on the daily, okay? I'm good with that. Big volume. It's just in a lot of trouble. The weekly chart, if you go here, have a sell on it, and it dropped below the 20-week moving average. Ouch. It's just a bad way to end the week. Big candlestick. Normally, after multiple candlesticks drop down, you want the bodies getting smaller, not bigger. It's bigger. This it's just a big-time problem. Big time problem. If you look here at the monthly, man, I'm going to stick with it, but holy smokies. It's just looking pretty bearish. So let's rattle through a bunch of these. AMD. Look at this. We got a buy on it, but this is a bear pullback. Look to sell that. Amazon. I got a buy on it, but look to sell that. Oh, man, should I put a sell on this? I'm going to wait for confirmation, but that is no, I'm not. I'm going to put a sell on Amazon. Baba. Got a buy on it, but that looks like that's a dark cloud cover too. And it broke resistance, but it came right back down. Put a sell on that one. Baba gets a sell. Baidu is down 3.3%. Got a buy on it, but I'm going to put a sell on this one also. A lot of sells, guys, booking, which is Priceline. Got a buy on it. I'm going to stay with my buy. Cisco. Got a buy on it. I'll stay with my buy. Catfish. Got a buy on it. Oh, that's a sell. I think that's a sell. eBay. Got a buy on it. I'll stay with my buy. Facebook. Do I have a buy on it? Yes, I have a buy on it. I'll stay with my buy. Google. I put a sell on it over the weekend. Google with an L. Put a sell on it over the weekend. GoPro's down 24%. And I had to put a sell on it. It burned me. I had a buy on it. And then it burnt me. Nice job, GoPro. Microsoft. Never hold over earnings. Microsoft got a buy on it. Oh, boy. I don't want to be holding it, but that's fine. MU. Got a buy on it. I'll stick with that. Netflix. Got a buy on it. But that is dark cloud cover. I put a sell on that. NVIDIA's down 1.5%. That's a sell too. I'm not going to do it yet because it's not quite a sell. Oracle. Got a buy on it. I'll stay with the buy. PayPal down almost 2%. Oh, man. What do I want to do with this one? I'm going to put a sell on it. Red Hat. Yeah, I had this explosive pop. I went ahead and put a buy on it. Shopify. Got a buy on it. Up. Snap. Down 5%. I'm not willing to sell it yet. I'll stay with my buy. Monologue time. Hope you guys are doing fantastically well. And I'm not kidding about this. If you're a newbie, don't know anything about trading, and you don't know anything about us or what we do, been trading 20 years in the market, 20 plus years. I've owned my own education company 11. Used to be with Rich Dad, Poor Dad, if you've ever read the book. I used to be their trainer, instructor, teacher. I was sat on a curriculum committee overseeing all the trading curriculum before they rolled it out to all English-speaking countries. And yeah, so that is, that's us. We've been doing this a long time. We've been mentoring a lot of time. And yeah, so we don't write books and sell books. We don't sell programs for people to buy because it doesn't help. What helped me in my trading was a mentor. That's what turned everything around for me. Because of that, I said, I am going to help others by mentoring, and more people kept asking, and I said, man, I need to make this a business. So now we have what we consider the very best when it comes to trading curriculum. We take the complexities of trading and simplify it. So if someone's going to take their trading like very seriously, not just to be an enthusiast, not to do it as a hobby, but to say, I need to make money going into the future. I have to make money. It has to work. That's what we have. We have a program that allows people to get trading. So that's what we do. Anyway, yeah. So it's funny. I've talked to a few people. I was playing racquetball, and some guy came up and said, man, I watch you on YouTube. And your videos, and he was just blown away, right? And today I was at church, and a gentleman who found my videos somehow because I saw you on YouTube. I can't believe I want to get into this. He's a big business owner. He's got to, so it's interesting how our company, Grok Trade, and it's starting to pop. I've been doing this 11 years, and it seems like more and more people are jumping in and learning to change their life through trading, and to jump into trading and learn how to invest, what stocks to pick, when to buy them, how to protect yourself once you're in them, how to sell them to maximize profits. There's a lot that goes into that, and you can't learn it from a book because one book is different from another book. Everything's different. But the least I would do, the very least I would do, is take the classes. I didn't show you that. I was looking at a bunch of stocks, and I should have showed you when we were looking at those charts where we don't wait for confirmation. We buy the bottoms. And it's like, how did you know it was the bottoms? Because it's a specialist play. Market makers show their hand. There's 4 parts to a candlestick: high, low, open, close. One of them can be manipulated, and it happens often. Market makers show their hand, and we capitalize off of that. We exploit what they allow us to. So we're able to jump in the very same day that the market makers move in with their funds. Very same day. It's an amazing trading strategy. Very powerful. It is a moneymaker. And I will show you chart after chart after chart of real live charts. You'll see them with your own eyes. So I just go to Grok Trade. The website's right above, I think. Yeah, right above. That website right there, go there. I put the links at the top. Market Maker. Click that. It's usually like a $300 class, and I'm knocking off $200. So you'll get in for $97. $97. It's going to give you something that on your first trade you will make that back, or chances are. I can't legally say that, but it's one of those things that it'd be silly not to take this class. I'm going to do it one time. I don't know if I'll ever do it again. Like the Trendline one, I'm going to do that one more time. If you're going to be a junkie and just want to jump into a bunch of education, jump into the Trendline and jump into the specialist behavior one. I think that'll help you. And if you just want to safeguard your retirement, do that hedging one. That's a no-brainer. Everybody should do the hedging one, especially if you have a big 401k or a big IRA, and if the markets do finally pull back, you don't want to be subjected to that damage. Hedging, that's a must. So helping you guys out. look at, man, Snap. Just one of the last charts that we looked at was Snap. I didn't even look at Twitter, I don't think. But Snap, just know Snap is probably at a bottom. Snap should start to drift higher, especially if the markets go higher. But I think Snap is finally it's snapped. So now look for that to go higher. That's what I foresee happening, and and I think Twitter is going to be going higher too. So anyway, that's it. There's my 21-minute whatever video. I do have a message for you after that. If you just want to hear more about the importance of mentoring, stay tuned, and I got a couple words for you. Catch you later. We'll see you. Guys, last couple weeks, you've lost probably 8 to 10 times more in your portfolio than what an education from us would have cost you. Invest in yourself. There's no greater expense than being ignorant and what market tuition will cost you. Do yourself a favor, look us up for mentoring. It's 3 days. We have one coming up. Go to Grok Trade. There's top of Grok Trade. I'm not even going to show you the website. Go to groktrade.com. At the top, there's a button there for hedging. You can take the hedging course. That'll help you during this time so you don't get your head handed to you. But if you want to make money in this volatility, if you're just don't want your head handed to you, then mentoring. I'm not here peddling it to you, but what just irks me to no end is individuals who think that autodidacticism, that's trying to learn something themselves, is the smart way to go. And they think that learning to trade is something that you can get yourself. I'm telling you, I thought I blew through 2 accounts until one day I woke up and thought, I can't do it myself. Don't let that be you. Don't let your money dry up. Don't lose money in the markets. Learn to be savvy. Kill it out there. Be a shark. Don't be bait fish. Be the person out there that's the smart one, that has a system in place. Trading is significant. It can be the best thing that's ever happened to you and your family. Or it could be one of the heartaches, one of the broken dreams of your tomorrow. But I'll pose this one question to you. If you go through our trading mentorship, if you're like, man, I'm in, I don't care what it costs because I'd rather put my money invested into education than lose it in the markets. If that is you, ask yourself, after you go, we give you all the tips, all the tricks, we give you everything. We pull out the stops for you and give you everything to reach your full potential in trading. We give it all to you. From this date, 1 year from now, where will you be? How will your life, how will it have changed? That question will tell you everything you need to know. groktrade.com. Check us out. Catch you guys later. We'll see you.